What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. You're here with me, Totally Dockers, member of Team Crushing Hammers. Make sure you check out all of the bits on Facebook, Instagram. It's Crushing with a double N, Hammers, and you'll find us all about the bits and pieces about the team. Make sure you check out our sponsors, and that is Big Popboy, great Dean, great Irish guy, really funny. We also have Luke's Online TCG Funhouse, again, great guy, does a lot of giveaways and stuff, really cool guy as well. And we also have Pokecatcher Nick, check his channel out as well, lots of pack openings and stuff, really fun stuff. And yeah, he's on the hunt for the rare cards and that, so pretty cool stuff to look at. All those links will be in the description. And whilst you're looking down that side of the YouTube, make sure you, if you are new, hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up if you like what you see, put in the comment section what you think of this deck, and make sure the notification bells run so you know when I'm uploading. Right, so tonight we're going full dark displays, brand new set, and there was one deck in particular. Well, there's one deck that everyone wants to play. It's a certain big dark dragon thing. And then there's this, which is the Rogue Outsider. What did this set throw up? And it's Decidueye, 140 HP, stage 2, which can be a little bit of a problem, but the ability, Deep Forest Camo, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon V and Pokemon GX. That is ridiculous. And we're in a standard format that has no way of shutting off abilities. So this thing could be poisoned, but we can switch, stuff like that. Can't be damaged. Wobbuffet V is an issue because it doesn't damage, it places damage counters. And also Vmax are V Pokemon, so this is completely covered, especially a bit against a big black dark dragon thing. Eternamax, we all know it. So it also has an attack, you can't just sit there with its ability. Splitting Arrow for a grass and a colourless does Splitting Arrow 90 damage, which doesn't sound a whole lot, but if they're not being able to hit you, it could be 10. So, and it also does 20 to 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon. You pick 2 of them. Yeah, dush. So kind of like Decidueye GX, except doing 2 of them. And Decidueye GX was in an ability. So, what are we going to team this with? Well, obviously we have to evolve it. So we're playing a 4-2-4 line of that. And we're also playing 2-2 line of this Golisopod. Now, this thing, 130 stage 1. Doesn't sound great, but for a double colourless, hard time slash, 30 damage, but then we'll do 50 more for each of your opponent's V and GX in play. This is a V and GX hating deck, which means you can do top end damage of 330 if they had 6, so you know their bench plus what they're attacking with. Imagine what this thing could do to Eternatus. If you know they have 8 dark Pokemon and 7 of them including the Eternatus at front, you're doing pretty good numbers with this. So it's nice. It also has smash turn, so if you're ending up with this stuck in the active for a grass, double colourless, 70 damage, but you switch this, so you switch straight into your Decidueye and you say try and hit me. You don't have to worry about Charizard V and Vmax, you don't have to worry about Center Scorch V and Vmax. This thing, you know, this deck isn't being touched by them. We have 2 Jirachi just to help us find some bits and pieces, so that's the Pokemon line. Into the item line, we're going with 4 Netball, have to, it's grass deck, go and find either a basic grass Pokemon or a grass energy, reveal it, you know, and we can use that. Playing 2 rare candies just so we can help evolve up our Decidueye. Generally, if we're only going to Decidueye, we only want 2 of them in play. And then that way, there's nothing they can do. If they've got a bench full of Vs, let them set up. So Going into Switch, 4 of Switch does what it says, and we have Yellhorn. Both active Pokemon are now confused, so we Yellhorn and Switch. So not only are we stopping them hitting us with Vs and Vmaxes, if they do find a way around it, we can confuse them and force them to have to switch that way as well. We're playing 4 of the Turffield Stadium just so we can go and get all of our evolution pieces. We're playing 4 Birdkeeper. Now this deck, switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon, draw 3 cards. So we're playing 4 of those and 4 switches. We're looking pretty good for switching options. Also playing 2 Boss's Orders for Marnie, so there's our stuff from Sword and Shield and Rebel Clash. And then another new supporter coming through from Darkness Blaze, we have Pokemon Breeders Nurturing. I said if I was doing an evolution deck, I'm using this card because this is choose up to 2 of your Pokemon in play. For each of those Pokemon, search a card that evolves from them and put it onto that card. Straight evolve it. There you go. No messing putting it into your hand. But you can't use it on the turn that you put a Pokemon down. It doesn't break Pokemon evolution. It just finds those evolutions for you. And in the same turn, you can't evolve using this and then manually evolve. You have to do one or the other. But this is about getting Decidueye out as quickly as humanly possible. Also 3 Professor's Research, just help us dump through and find if we've got everything set up. Well, we don't need Jirachi, we don't need this, we don't need that. And then our energy is 4 Twin, because it's a DCE, but for non-Vs and GXs, but these are all non-V and GX. And 8 Grass, we don't want to be missing an energy attachment. It's going to take us a while to get through a game sometimes, so we don't want to be taking longer just because we haven't got that energy attached. But yeah, so this is the deck. I quite like it. I've had a play with it, and I'd say 7 out of 10 games the opponent will just go, no, I've got no answer to this. And to be honest, I think once we get into the rotation and Baby Blounce loses a lot of its firepower in Fiery Flint being gone, Heat Factory gone, we have got so much going for this to be possibly the best non-V, non-GX deck in the format. Calling it now, this will be up there. Obviously you're going to have your worst matchup is Baby Blounce, but everything else we're looking sweet. Right, so I will crack on now and see you for game number 1. Okay guys, here we go again. Black Dove, Tails, and we're going in with Decidueye Golisopod. We want some big decks. We want to go first because we're evolving. I like the fact now as well that we don't get a deck preview like the typings that are in it. Just a little bit nice to not have to think, oh well, they're going to know exactly what deck I'm playing, and it's almost true to real life in the fact that, well, if you go to a tournament somewhere, you don't particularly know who you're playing against. I'll go get Turffield Stadium, keep it in hand, because I don't know if they're playing pre or post rotation. If they're playing pre-rotation, I want to get rid of that Lost Thunder with this. If they're playing post-rotation, they're playing pre-rotation. So there we go. Couple more weeks, guys. Couple more weeks. And then Cynthia's gone and Zero Aura's gone. A whole lot of the electric deck is gone, but still fun. Still fun. Okay, E-Power. that fell into the may as well category. So this term, going to throw up Turffield Stadium, attach the grass energy because I know I need 2 energy for a Decidueye. Marnie, hoping to hit into the Rare Candy and get Decidueye from there is kind of the idea. But the other thing in this is we're not playing any Crobats, no Dedenays. You know, they've really got to just kind of pick their whole way through the deck. Well, I will Confusing Horn everyone. Attach the energy. Marnie. Okay, Golisopod. Wimpod even. Oh dear. Right, okay, we'll go get this. We're going to use it. Right, I've got Decidueye in hand. So go get me a Dartrix. Dartrix is good. Put Dartrix down. Click done. They're going to take this Jirachi going into their turn, but they can have the other Jirachi. We're pretty much good to go. And if they can't get themselves out of this funk, we can then start having a bit of fun. Using my stadium to check your deck, how rude. But once you have your Decidueye up and running, this is sort of board state you want to be playing against. You know. Oh, that's absolutely fine. We'll do this. Yeah, I think we're gonna dig. Oh, I could have played it. Misplayed by Dockers again. We're gonna play as much of this down as we can. Alright, let's pull the Decidueye out. And one less now through purely my own fault. Let's go get the Bird Keeper. But we can say goodbye to a Jirachi this turn, because the only thing that's going up into play is that Decidueye. Electric Riot, absolutely fine. Okay. So now the good thing is, go get the Golisopod, put it down, and I can Birdcatcher into this one, draw some cards, looks good. Splitting Arrow, 1, 2. And unless they have a cheeky electric tech in there, there's the Vmax. They may be reading it like, well, you can only do this if you can only block Vs. Yeah, take the Golisopod, absolutely fine. They're not taking any other than these 2 prizes. We are really limiting them down. Going to attach that energy there, just in case. You never know. Okay, so we've got the Twin Energy to use, and we're going to go 1 and 2. nearly there. Like I said during the intro, you know, there are some matches we're gonna have to just tick through it, get to the end in our own time, really. But that's where the extra 20s come into play a lot here. We're going to keep shooting these 20s off. That would be okay. Put that rubbish down. Go on, put the rubbish down. I want to hit it. No, go on, put the rubbish down because you're going to want to evolve it. We know. Oh, well. Okay. Yeah. No. We'll put this into play. And there's the script. Like I said, once they realise that they're not going to be able to win, a lot of people just say, yep, there you go. So, very good deck for you to play if you just want to really upset your opponent. Once they realise, oh, that Vmaxes are V Pokemon. Well, no. Especially a deck like that where they had nothing else. So I will see you for game number 2. Okay, here we go against Bruscolino. What you got? I'd like to go first, good sir. Okay, this isn't too bad. So whatever Pokemon they put up, I am going to confuse. Playing against here, it's a non-V, non-GX deck. I think I've seen this thing. But we can see what we're playing against here. Let's draw another card. That's cool. Okay, there is literally no point in using the Yell Horn at this point. Attach an energy and pass. Possibly could have attached the energy to the Wimpod. Unidentified fossil. What deck are we playing against here? There are a couple of decks. Like I would like to have a look at some of the rare fossil decks. They look quite fun. Pokemon Communication. Yeah, you kind of want that back in the deck. If I can stir your opponent's Pokemon that are affected by special condition can't retreat, so they just want to poison or anything like that. But we have 8 switching options in the deck. Okay, we're going to attach that there, and attach that. I'm going to just reset. I keep going to say Sycamore, it's definitely not a Sycamore. Let's go and get this out. And done. What do you do? I know that your basic premise is to stall me out. But for you to win that matchup, I have to not put Pokemon into play. Absolutely fine. Rare Candy Okay, so this is the one that says you can't retreat if you've had a special condition. This is, yes, fossil bind. Opponent can't play items if I have the same as or less or more Pokemon in there. Okay, so we're going to do this. Throwing a lot of energy away, but we're good, I think. And we're going to press done at this point. So now I've got the Bird Keeper in hand, we're not worried. They try and storm me anyway. Playing Koga's Tractor and play more Wild Down. Okay, I'd like to see a T-Prizer, that's fine. Okay, that's fine, put that down. Oh, Bird Keeper. I have one of those. Boss's orders, okay. Don't think that's going to be one thing they're doing. Okay, as long as this is your opponent can't play any support cards from their hand. Okay. Right. So we're going to put this down. Going to attach this here. Bird Keeper. Do I put it into play? Yeah. Splitting Arrow. We want to put one there. And we'll put one here. We'll keep chipping away into this more wild that they put on the bench. Grass weakness? Yeah. Right, well, place thrown away. One rare candy out, 2. I don't know if the other one's in there. That could be a problem. What are you going to scoop up? Okay. It's okay. I have Bird Keeper. Yeah. So we're going to Bird Keeper into this. We will attach the energy, make it a bigger birdie. Splitting Arrow, 1, 2. Alright. But this Decidueye, it's as good as other Decidueye. I'd say it's a very nice midway point because the baby Decidueye from Sun and Moon base, not great, gotta be said. But Decidueye GX was very, very good. We'll attach that there, Marnie. Yes, I'm perfectly fine with having more cards in my deck than I have currently. And Splitting Arrow. I keep thinking it's Spitting Arrow, it's not, it's Splitting. Another Turffield Stadium. We will win the Stadium War in this matchup. I can't play supporters. Oh no. You can stamp me, that's absolutely fine. Puts me in a nice healthy position. We'll try splitting arrow. We got it. Can't complain at a decent head start there. Still can't retreat. So we're going to go, how many switches have we used? We have 4 in deck. Haven't used a single switch yet, but we have used 3 of the bird keepers. But we have got 4 switches left in deck. Giovanni's Exile doesn't work on these. They have damage counters on them, good sir. Let's just dig. There's a switch. I can't use the switch. Oh, and I can't retreat. Confused. Oh. Can't use items because he's got this lock in, and I can't retreat because he has this lock in. I'm going to use the Turffield this turn to see if Keeper's in there. It isn't, so we're just going to have to get lucky on the coin flips. Or knock ourselves out with coin flips. There's another option. How much HP do you have? 100, isn't it? Oh, 130. Oh, sorry. That's fine because that unlocks my items again. So we're going to switch straight into this. And then we're going to go 1, 2. And we'll take this prize. We'll shoot through this. Maybe play Zigzagoon in here. What are you going to scoop up? Oh, there we go. I'm going to scoop up him. Okay. Oi. So, stopping the supporters again. Not really a huge thing. Boss's orders, absolutely fine. And slash turn into this. Would have been nice to get that last prize, but I suppose this whole stall deck. There we go, guys. I forgot that could boot tops is based on it just being in the active. I thought it was on the same thing as Omastar, but there we go. So we beat that lock deck. I've seen it a couple of times and it just doesn't seem to work. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't see it being quick enough to get the lock into place. So I will see you for game number 3. Okay, here we go, guys, against 6890 Infernape. Okay, so we've got the Wimpod, we've got the Rowlet. We can go get the energy to the deck a little bit. Metal energies. Oh, we're going to see a Zacian deck here. I'm quite happy to see a Zacian deck. Yeah, let's draw another card. Let's see it. Okay. Zamazentization. Okay, right, we get an energy. We put the energy down and we collect them. This has resistance to grass, so this is going to take a little bit of time just to keep picking away at it. But we should be okay. Do they play any non-V, non-GX Pokemon? Find out now. You're still a GX, that's fine by me. So this is a defensive deck. Why did that get a big crossover? Basically. Except for, yeah, why would you put that on a Pokemon GX? That makes 0 sense. Okay. We'll put you down. We'll go get another Rowlet. We'll put that on there. Hoping to hit nearly everything. Oh, so close. So close. We were a switch away from being in, and away we go. Oi, 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 oi. But if it comes down to a war of attrition, we win. With the Zamazenta in play, don't want to be putting any special energy on the field. Full metal wall, that's absolutely fine. Okay, we'll load that there. Juniper, no, not Juniper, it's not Sycamore, it's Magnolia. So we put that there. We'll horn and click done. Hoping they can put some damage on themselves now. That would be nice. This Golisopod getting more and more dangerous now. That's 3, that's 100, 180. There we go. We're going to attach that there. We're going to put a Rowlet down. Have we used a Rare Candy? 1. So I've got another one in the deck. I threw away the scoop up. The switch. That was a big mistake. And we click done. Oh, it's okay. We'll Bird Keeper next turn. Hopefully they can get some more damage on them with the confusion. Might help. Okay, boss's orders into the Dartrix. Don't want me using that now, do you? But okay. Oh, I should have. Yeah, it's fine. Right. How much do you do? 50. So 180. Yeah. So we'll Marnie. Let's go get some energy. Splitting arrow. We're not hitting anything at the back there. They've used their full metal wall, so that's their stall tactic. Switch, so they're not gonna be confusion hitting anymore. Do they have a non-GX, non-V. Boss's orders. Oi, oi, oi. How many Marnie do I have left? I've still got 3 of them. So we'll play it this way. We'll Rare Candy into the Decidueye. And Splitting Arrow that's doing 0 damage to the bench. This is when they come out with a whole host of healing cards. I'm like, oh, okay. Go get the boss's orders, gonna hit my other Golisopod. But they can't take the final 2 prizes, which is nice. We attach that there. And Splitting Arrow, we're going to definitely try and get up to 5 prizes here, getting this as well. It's non-metal, it didn't get the effect of Full Metal Wall, which is always a nice thing. If you're playing Decidueye, it's a game of patience. We'll have to be patient, but sometimes you have to be a little bit patient for the game wins, and this is a deck that will just lock them out of the game. Searching desperately for an answer. Please, please, Arceus. Another big cake. Right, try and figure out where my prizes come from. So, I don't understand why you throw this for, because I'm knocking this out next turn. Putting damage counter there. Need to take 3 extra prizes off that. So, one of you, put in damage there. That's fine. Nope, not today, mon ami. Okay, that's a turn for a following turn. That's a move for a following turn. We're going to Horn into the Birdkeeper, switch the Decidueye in. We're looking good. 1, 2, Twin Energy. Nice to see ya. Another boss's order. $19 cards to 24. Come on, sir. Come on. I'm not very patient. I've stopped tapping the mouse though to make them go faster, because apparently it doesn't work. Tapping the mouse does not make your opponent go quicker. So, oh, it's turning into another warm evening. Oh, yeah. 68, 90 in turn 8. That's not the mile an hour we're going at the minute. A wish. Another metal saucer. There we go. We waited all that time for him not to have the answer. So there you go, guys. Decidueye and Golisopod. Didn't really get to see Golisopod in action in there. It can be a really good game sweeper. But yeah, if you like the deck, check it out. Let me know what you think down in the description. Make sure watch down in the description, in comment section. But if you want to go to the description, check out all of our sponsors. Links will be there. Go check them out. They're on Facebook and on YouTube. So there we go. But yeah, let me know. Do you think Decidueye could be the best single prize attacker next format? Basically, once we get rid of Baby Blounds, they've lost a bit of their punch power. Where does Decidueye feature in the tier listing? So, but yeah, other than that, stay alert, stay safe, stay well, guys. Make sure you're with us every Thursday, 8 PM UK time live. Big streamer, I chuck some packs at you for winning some matches, we do some deck building, I do some misplay, it's all good fun. And take a minute every day for yourself. Think about the good things in life. I'll see you next time. Bye.